Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. All is love. And now, together, we open the field of this love. We touch the point where the heart and the soul, reveal a door for us. We open this door and unfold the space of love. The space of your life-giving self. The space of absolute abundance. Absolute abundance in all things. A space where there are no boundaries. Love, love, love. We unfold love. We unfold the first layer of love. One that your mind may be capable, or perhaps entirely incapable of perceiving. We unfold the next space of love. This is a layer of the love system, which can also be open or closed. Love, love. And we unfold the open love that expands throughout your space. A space where there are no boundaries. Absolute, complete stillness. Thoughts dissolve. Only the breath remains. Only the breath. You feel your heartbeat. You feel simultaneously the heartbeat of the earth. The earth is spirit, pure spirit that holds all, absolutely all. The capacities needed for the realization of your soul, your potential. Here dwells the presence of the life force, a spiraling infinite love. You feel as though you are inside the vast pulse of your own universe. Here, there is no longer an I. There is only a single breath. Love, absolute love. And from the depths of this ocean, a stream of light rises. It moves from the heart upward to the crown. You feel how every cell responds. like an invisible thread passing through you, aligning the mind and descending into the depths of your ocean. Here, the soul remembers itself. This is its wave. And here, it knows all that serves you and all that has already served its purpose. It is the soul that called you into this space. It is the soul that sends forth the waves in which your parts are now bathing. And we are here to dissolve in this light of the soul everything that prevents you from seeing the world without filters. Look with your mind's eye at the world, at money, at life. Whose eyes have you been used to seeing through? Perhaps your father's or your mother's. Say, these are not my filters of perception. This is not my way of seeing. I acknowledge this and remove this filter right now. I choose to see through my own eyes and feel as though you are removing invisible glasses, old filters of perception. Remove the glasses with your father's filters. Simply remove them. Simply imagine. The lenses dissolve. Clarity emerges. Now remove the glasses with your mother's filters. The filters dissolve. The lenses dissolve. And then what remain are the distorting filters of your past experiences, everything in your past connected to money. Remember that everything in your past served you. Now you know a different way. And if you recognize the value in any losses that in truth expanded you, gave you the experience of how not to do things, gave you experience in the past, not now, then you are ready right now to remove the distorting filters of perception of reality in recognition that it was all important. Say, I see all the scenarios of the past that place fears upon the money system. And right now, I give them a place in the system of my life as valuable experience for me. I stop looking at the fears of the past. I turn around. I turn toward the love of the present and the future. Remove the glasses with the distorting filters of the past. Simply imagine yourself taking them off. The lenses dissolve. And once more, the lenses dissolve. They dissolve completely. What remains is your central neutral self, the one who sees the world without filters. Imagine that the space around you has grown brighter. The mind is restructuring, opening a new neural pathway, a new perception. This is not my fear, not my story. I choose to look at the world without filters. Now imagine before you those from whom you may have inherited beliefs about the money system, your mother, your father, your lineage. Feel the gentle field and say, I see you. I know it was hard for you, and I give a place to all the difficult situations in which these patterns live. I free myself right now. Allow these words to be lived through the body. Feel it in this moment. The inner sense of guilt releases, and the energy that was once held within the system of perception returns as your power. Anchor this state. Imagine before you a space of exchange. Life flows through it. Interaction, money, gratitude. And say, I am in my rightful place. I do not wait for others to give to me, and I do not rescue others. I am in a flow of exchange between giving and receiving, between creating and obtaining. I am at the center, and allow the body to feel this groundedness. Say, yes, yes to what is, yes to experience, to the path, to life, to money, yes to myself. Feel how the body relaxes. Yes to life. Yes. Yes, yes, say, I choose to live without fear. Everything that supports movement is love. Money is a part of life. I allow myself to be free in my life. I allow myself to let money into my life in service to life. And once more, I allow myself to let money into my life in service to life. Imagine that inside you there is now more light, more space, and we go deeper. Passing through your heart, you enter the temple. Within your heart, the temple of your soul, the air here is filled with radiance, a feeling of the eternal. You enter the temple into the sanctuary of your soul, into the Holy of Holies that no one can enter but you. Here, it is always safe. When the connection to the temple of the soul is restored, a protective layer of the soul appears through which the mind's countless sympathetic reactions cannot penetrate. You enter the temple. Beneath your feet are ancient stones, carrying the memory of time. Ahead is a vast hall with towering vaults. At the center stands the Grail, a chalice of light in which a living flame burns. This is not a scorching fire, it is a golden flame that seems to both burn and flow upward. This is your sacred, mystical space. This is the very core of your psychic field. And right now, this connection is being restored Because when you forgot about this temple, your soul could be wounded. But now, as you remember and enter this sanctuary, as you approach this eternally burning flame, you are alive. And that means this flame burns, and it will burn onward. It burns always. You step closer, and each step dissolves a layer of anxiety, doubt, memory, and the temple fills with a quiet sound, the sound of electricity, as though the soul itself is now producing a resonance in unison with this flame. Every cell of yours hears, I love you. I recognize you with all that you are. And you stand before the Grail, and its light is reflected in your eyes. And you feel that everything that once caused pain, everything that was heavy, it is not a punishment. It is a consequence, material for transformation. And now imagine that those patterns and pains related to the money system, related to everything heavy connected with it, they are in your hands. You are holding a small box, and you hold it before this flame. You realize that these patterns are not you, not at all. They are not yours. All of this pain is a scenario. This is the place where you can be yourself, and you can separate the pain from who you are. This does not mean you cannot feel it. It means you can direct it. And all these feelings, emotions, fears, they do not belong to you. They are collected material that nonetheless blocks you from the system of life, from possibilities, from money. And so now you take a step forward, and you lower this box into renewal, into transmutation, into transformation. You lower it into this flame. You hear sparks like electricity, like countless tiny particles that envelop this box and penetrate inside, initiating the process of transmutation. The fire accepts everything. It does not destroy. It transmutes this bond. It cannot be destroyed. It cannot be torn out by the roots. It cannot be cut off or trimmed. It must be lived through. And here, you live through it in the way that is most aligned with your soul. And this fire transmutes, and you see how pain turns into radiance, how heaviness turns into steadiness, how fear turns into clarity, how loss turns into deep wisdom. This is the alchemy of your spirit, and you feel how the grail begins to glow even brighter. Its energy envelops you in gentle warmth. Light enters your heart, and where there once was pain, strength is now being born. When feelings and situations are lived through the inner temple, through the alchemy of the soul, when pain is material, when any symptom is material for a resource, you transform it into light that connects you with life, that enriches your life with presence. You stand in this flow and realize everything that once broke you has now become your fuel. You are the smith of your own energy. Take a deep breath. Feel how this flame lives within you. Love, love, love. At some point, you may even feel that you are entirely within this flame of purification. Simply know that any loneliness, Any longing, any unbearable pain exists for only one reason: that you have forgotten your temple, this place. You have forgotten your connection to the divine. For each person, this is something different. The cosmos, the creator, the source, the father, the mother. It does not matter what it is for you. But when this connection is established within your vertical axis, you can never experience a feeling of loneliness or longing. And right now, what is actually happening is far greater than a simple transmutation. For many of you, a process of restoring this connection is taking place. You can return here at any time to remind yourself that absolutely everything can be turned into love and strength, into creative strength. Absolutely everything. Any situation that is deeply difficult to endure must not be shut away, but rather lived through this temple, through love, through transmutation, and then it becomes your resource. And now you take this box back. It protects your mind. It protects your soul. Look at how it has changed. What it is made of now. And as it returns to its place, receive into your body the full composition of what has been processed. Right now, it becomes your resource, your power of renewal. The heaviness you unknowingly carried on your shoulders in this box is now transformed into a resource that illuminates and expands. Every wall of this temple, this is your strength, and through this strength, through this connection, no matter what happens in the system of life, you will always be able to transmute it and move through any situation you may open your eyes. Look around without filters, without guilt, and remember, money is a form of life that reflects your inner acceptance with infinite love and sincere service to you and to life. I conclude this session.